Welcome, race fans, to Max Speed TV tonight as we get ready to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage of round number 10 of the Sim Ability Jack of All series, live from Knoxville Speedway in the dirt street stocks. I'm Jeff Dotson. We'll take a look at your pre-race analytics here before we get over the points and then go to the national anthem. Your heat races tonight are 11 laps each. The main is 30 laps. Pit road is 30 miles per hour, and I'm not too sure on tire and fuel window. I'm pretty sure there probably won't be one because, as I said, it's only 11 lap heats and 30-minute main, so 30 lap main. So I doubt these guys will be taking any tires or fuel tonight. All right, take a look at the point standings after 9 rounds. Now, we did have their last race last week at Talladega here on Max Speed TV, so if you caught that race, then these points are after it and how they will fare after doing Talladega. So Stephen Kiefer is still your point leader with 331 points. Tom Johnson is in second. He is 10 points behind Stephen. Now, the points behind are all behind the leader. So then we got Rob Slider in third. He is 17 points behind the leader. Billy Wise is fourth. He's 23 points back. Andrew Smith fifth. He's 37 back. Travis Zudema is sixth, 48 back. Brian Lougheed is seventh, 92 back. Johnny Berardi is eighth, 95 points back. Hawks, your winner from last week at Talladega, is ninth. He's 101 points back. 10th is Don Coneman. He's 106 points back. Then in 11th place, we've got Jason Lance, 110 points back. 12th is Cody McGorick. He's 137 points back. Tim Obert in 13th, 173 points back. Then we got Thomas Wise, 14th, 176 points back. And then Chris Roberge rounds out your top 15 points, 214 back from the leader, Stephen Kiefer. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks, here to Max Speed TV for the Sim Ability Dirt Street Stocks at Knoxville. This is round 10 of their season. We are going to step away really quick here and play the national anthem. We will be right back. All right, welcome back, folks, here to the Simability Dirt Street Stocks at Knoxville live on Max Speed TV. We've got just a little bit under 4 minutes left in practice here, and they'll go on to qualifying. The qualifying session should line them up for their heat races. So far, atop the charts here in practice is Daniel Cook in the 11 car. All right, just about 50 seconds left here in practice, and we should be switching over to qualifying. All right, that does it for practice here for the Simability guys. Now we're going to move on to the qualification round. First car to pull out on track is Stephen Kiefer. Now, these are single car runs. Daniel Cook with a qualifying time of, oh, nope, take that back. It wasn't Daniel now. It is the 97 of Don Coneman with a 21.850. I'll get it out in a minute. Eddie Hawks, last week's winner at Talladega, is currently second quickest in qualifying with a 21. Oh, take that back. He's up to the top spot with a 21.549. He bumped Don Coleman back down to second. All right, Eddie Hawks is still sitting on the top spot here. We have a minute 40 left in qualifying. There's only two cars that haven't took a qualifying time. That's the 87 car of Andrew Smith and the 32 car of Billy Wise. We can see Billy's car sitting on pit road. But right now, for the moment, for some reason, it's not letting me switch between the other cars, so I don't think he's on the racetrack. All right, qualifying is over for the Civility guys here at Knoxville. Two cars opted to not take a qualifying time. So here we go with heat race number 1. All right, your starters in row 1 for heat race number 1. On the pole position, we have Eddie Hawks in the 45 car, and to his outside is Jacob Vann in the 9. Next in row 2, we have Tom Johnson starting 3rd and Travis Zudema starting 4th. Starting in 5th in row 3, we've got Johnny Berardi and Brian Lougheed. And rounding out the field in row 4, starting 7th, is Andrew Smith. And that is your starting lineup for heat race number 1. All right, this should be a pretty good little heat race here with these guys. One more time, here's the race analytics as we get the green flag. Heat races are 11 laps. Good start there for Eddie Hawks. He's already got a commanding lead over the second place car of Jacob Van, but that just got took away from the 90 of Travis Zudema. He moves into second position. Jacob Van did get back around Travis. Tom Johnson's trying to get around Travis. Johnny Berardi back here in fifth position. Brian Lougheed is battling right now with Andrew Smith for sixth and seventh. We probably won't have enough time to talk to the heat race winner, as the heats will probably transition pretty quickly. But Eddie Hawks, last week's winner at Talladega in the Xfinity cars, he's putting the dirt down here at Knoxville tonight in heat race 1. Guys are kind of getting a little spread out now. As you can see, there's pretty big gaps between everybody, except for Travis Zudema and Tom Johnson. Them two are racing for the third position. Right now, that's really the only battle going on the racetrack is for third. Travis doing a good job holding off Tom here. With 4 laps to go, coming to 3 to go, this time by the line, we take a look back up here at your race leader, Eddie Hawks. Two laps of racing remaining here in heat race 1. We're coming around to the white flag here, this time by Eddie Hawks with a commanding lead here. If nothing happens, he does have this heat race in the bag. All right, coming down to the wire here. Checkered flag is out. Eddie Hawks wins heat race number 1. Jacob Van will come second. Third will be Travis Zudema. Fourth is Tom Johnson. Fifth, Johnny Berardi. Sixth, Brian Lougheed. And seventh is Andrew Smith. That's your finishing results for heat race number 1. All righty, we are gridding for heat race number 2. All right, let's get through this real quick here. All right, row 1, we've got Cody McGorick starting on the pole position to his outside. In second, we've got Don Coleman. Row 2, we've got Rob Slider and Stephen Kiefer rolling off fourth. In row 3, we've got Daniel Cook and Billy Wise. And that rounds out your field for heat race number 2. All right, pace truck heads into pit road here. And we're green flag here in heat number 2, 11 laps. Cody McGorick with a good start there. Don Coleman still racing him pretty hard here as they dive into turns 3 and 4, coming back around to the start-finish line. This is a little bit of a different battle than we saw in heat race number 1. Let's take a look at Rob Slider here in the 13 car. He's running in third. Stephen Kiefer trying to hold off Daniel Cook for fourth. Billy Wise running sixth. Cody McGorick got up on that inside berm there a little bit. Got him a little squirrely. That's going to allow Don Coleman to get to his inside here. Oh, Don's dirt tracking it there on the inside of Cody McGorick. Cody will stay out front, though, just by a nose. Don's trying it again here. He's going to get some grip on the bottom here. He's going to get around and pass Cody and take the lead. Cody's going to try to get him back on the inside here as they come through 3 and 4. And Cody will take it off turn 4 here and take back the lead. Man, this is a great battle for position right now for the lead. 7 laps to go. Oh, Don Coleman got up on that little berm now, and he's going to lose some ground here on Cody. That's going to allow Cody to pull out a little bit more. Rob Slider still in third. Stephen Kiefer still fourth. Daniel Cook trying to battle here, and Billy Wise getting in on the action with these two as well. Oh, the 11 car is going to get into the wall. That's probably going to allow Billy to pass him here, and the 11 car will drop back to 6th. Back up front, Cody McGorick starting to get a little bit of a commanding lead here over Don Coleman, and they had a great battle there in the first laps of the race. But we're at 4 to go now for heat race number 2. coming to 2 to go this time by. Everybody's kind of gotten spread out now. The 11 car is trying to work his way back up to Billy after getting into the wall. That's Daniel Cook. But back up front, we're coming to the white flag. It is 1 to go. I think this is the checkered flag coming here. Yes, it will be. Looks like Cody McGorrick will be your heat race number 2 winner here at the line, and he gets it done. Cody McGorrick. Don Coleman will finish 2nd. Rob Slider will finish 3rd. Billy Wise will make it to 4th. Daniel Cook 5th, and Stephen Kiefer 6th. We did not catch what happened to Stephen there, but tough break for him. It looks like he did get some damage, so he either hit the wall or spun out or something, but we didn't catch it. But Cody McGorrick is your Heat Race 2 winner. So now we're going to grid for the feature event here. It'll be 30 laps. All right, let's get to our starting grid here for the feature event. Starting on row 1, we've got your 2 heat race winners, Eddie Hawks and Cody McGorrick. In row 2, rolling off 3rd in the 9 car is Jacob Van, and 4th, Don Coleman in the 97. In row 3 in the 90, we've got Travis Zudema and Rob Slider. Row 4 is Tom Johnson and Billy Wise. Back in row 5, starting 9th and 10th, we've got Johnny Berardi in the 99 and Daniel Cook in the 11. Row 6, we've got Brian Lougheed and Stephen Kiefer. And in the final row, row 7, 13th position, Andrew Smith. That is your starting lineup for tonight's Simability Dirt Street Stocks Knoxville. Excuse me. Got my ends mixed up, but Knoxville starts with a K. Thanks to everyone tuning in. If you're just joining us here, this is the Simability Street Stock Series here at Knoxville. It's not the series, though, because their Jack of All Series is just a bunch of different race cars each week. But tonight they're running dirt street stocks here at Knoxville. The pace truck pulls in. And we are green flag. 30 laps of action-packed dirt track racing in the dirt street stocks is now here for the Simability guys. Eddie Hawks with a commanding start there. He is going to get a great start. The 9th car of Jacob Fan in 2nd place. Cody McGorrick had a little bit of trouble there, and he is off to a rough start here. Everybody's gotten by him. I think he did get loose. We'll rewind the footage here and take a quick look at it. It looks like contact between him and the 97 of Don Coleman. Oh, and then Don kind of got tapped by Rob Slider. Is Don going to go around? No, Don saved it. We've also got some cars into the wall in that mess as well. It looked like the 99 of Johnny Berardi got in the wall there a little bit after that happened, and maybe Billy Wise as well. And we've got our first caution of the night. Don't really know what the caution was for. I couldn't find it. But first caution here, 4 laps complete of 30. All right, looks like the lights are out on the pace truck, so it should be going back green flag racing this time by. Eddie Hawks will lead him to the green flag here. All right, and there's the green flag. We're back underway here at Knoxville for the Simability Dirt Street Stocks Round 10 tonight. As we said last week, they were at Talladega in the Xfinity cars. Eddie Hawks was the winner of that race. But right now, he is getting challenged by the 9 car of Jacob Van. Jacob's to his inside, looking to pass. Eddie's going to do a pretty good job holding him off here as they dive into turn 1. And, contact between him and Jacob, but Jacob will take the lead. Don Coleman's now getting in on the action here in the 97 car. Rob Slider's trying to get around him. This battle is for 3rd position. Man, we've got a gaggle of cars here trying to battle for the lead. Rob Slider with a power move to get up to 2nd position. Man, they're really driving it in there. And the 9 car is trying to get under Rob, but he couldn't make it happen. Rob's going to try to get under Eddie here now. Sliding up the racetrack a little bit. Eddie's going to keep it here. Should stay the race leader. The 9 car, maybe? No. Eddie Hawks will stay the race leader at the line, but just by a front bumper. The 9 car is going to get a good drive into the corner here, though, and he will take the lead away from Eddie. Jacob Van, new race leader. Man, these guys are really dirt tracking it out here right now. This is some fantastic racing. Jacob Van starting to pull away a little bit here. Eddie Hawks trying everything he possibly can to get back up here and not let him get too far ahead. Oh, man, that was a slide job. Ooh. He about clipped him. I kind of thought he was going to there for a minute. $18 laps to go here in the feature event. Jacob Van out front with a little bit of a commanding lead here over Rob Slider. Looks like Eddie Hawks will fall back to the 3rd position. Rob Slider into the wall a little bit there. Don Coleman still running 4th, trying to get back up here and get in on this top 3 action. $16 laps to go now. 16, almost halfway here. This time by will be halfway. Let's take a look around the field here, though. Running in the 7th position is Travis Zuderman. And just as soon as I got onto him, he hit the wall, and you can see he's already got some major damage to that number 90 car. It's the front clips missing. Billy Wise running back in the 10th position. Johnny Berardi is on pit road, so I'm not sure what happened to him. Daniel Cook is currently running in the 8th position. Brian Lougheed 11th. We've got our 2nd caution of the night. Let's try to figure out what happened here. It looks like we've got some contact from the front runners here. Looks like Rob Slider and Eddie Hawks. And it looks like Eddie just got into Rob a little too much there and got Rob around. That's going to allow Don Coleman to get by these guys as well. So Don Coleman up to 2nd position. So this is caution number 2, folks. With about 15 laps to go here. Halfway point, we get 2 cautions. They're going to slow down and wait up for the pace truck here. And so far, the feature race here has showed us some fantastic racing. Hopefully we'll have some good racing here at the finish. We're coming down to the wire here. Only 11 laps remain in this event. I have no idea what happened there, folks. I'm sorry I missed the restart. My stuff was showing that I was live, but apparently it wasn't. But anyway, the green flag is back out with 11 laps of racing remaining here. We've got Eddie Hawks back up front here, battling for position with the 9 of Jacob Van. Ooh, the 13 of Rob Slider is going to slide it in there. Ooh, contact between him and Don Coleman. Ooh, Rob Slider is going to go around again, and that's going to bring out our third caution. Let's go back and take a look at this here. So we had Eddie Hawks and Jacob Van racing for position in front of Rob Slider. Rob kind of got a little loose and got a little hot into the corner there, and he was about to hit Jacob. He started to woe the car up there, and as he did, it looks like it kind of got a little loose on him again, and Don Coleman just wasn't sure where to plant the car and made a contact, and so that put Rob Slider around here. Looks like the 23 car and the 90 car will get around him, but then bam! Ooh, tough break for Cody McGorick as he will just slam into Rob here and cause a chain reaction. The 11 car gets up on the berm. Rob will go back up the racetrack and into the 22 car of point leader Stephen Kiefer. So now Rob Slider is coming into pit road. Eddie Hawks is back in the lead. Jacob Van is second, and it looks like the 23 car of Tom Johnson has found his way up to the third place. Wow, he wasn't nowhere in sight in the beginning of this race. He was kind of mired in traffic in the back, and now he's got his way up to the front here. Tom Johnson is your second place point sitter right now. He is 10 behind Stephen Kiefer. So if with him being up front here, he has good potential to maybe gain some points if he can stay in this position. All right, the lights on the pace truck are out. This is caution number 3 of the evening here. When we get the restart here, there will be just 6 laps of racing remaining, and I'm sure it's going to be hot. There's going to be some action here. Looks like Eddie Hawks has a little bit of damage on the front of his car. I'm not sure where he got that from. Probably just some trading paint there. All right, pace truck is back in, and there is the green flag. We're back underway here at Knoxville for the Simability guys tonight here in the Dirt Street Stocks, and it is round number 10 for them of the season. Eddie Hawks with a strong restart. Oh, and we've got another caution. Not really seeing what happened here. Kind of. Yeah, I'm not really finding what happened there with this caution. Everybody's still kind of where they were, so. Rob Slider is back on the racetrack, but he is being scored 8th position. But he's not a lap down. He is on the lead lap. All right, I'm not sure if the Simability guys have any green light checkers implemented on the dirt racing stuff, so we'll find out here. But this could be a race that ends under caution, or we could get a restart here. We just have 3 laps to go here when they get to the line, and the pace truck's lights are still on. Okay, the lights just went out, so it looks like we possibly will get a 2-lap dash here. Yeah, we definitely will get a 2-lap dash. This will probably be a wild 2-lap dash too, I'm sure. These front runners are on edge this entire race, and with it being 2 to go, I think they're going to be on edge even more. All right, pace truck's in, and there's the green flag. We're back underway here at Knoxville for the Simability guys here with the dirt street stocks, and Eddie Hawks with a great restart there. Let's see if they can make it back around the white flag. If they make the white flag, that is it. And there's the caution. Another caution flag. I'm not sure what that one's for. I didn't really see anything. They do have green-white checkers because it did add laps, so we will see another restart here. I'm not sure how many green-white checker attempts they have. Oh, but it looks like we finally did figure out who the caution was for, and it's the 11 car of Daniel Cook. Let's rewind our footage here and see what happened to Daniel. Oh, it looks like contact with Rob Slider in a 13 car possibly. I saw the 13 car there with him. Was this on the restart too? Yeah, I think it was. Oh yeah, a little bit of bumping here and going into the corner. It looks like they started sliding up the racetrack. The 11's trying to hold on to it. And they made contact. Ooh, both of them got into the wall. Looks like Cody McGorrick was involved again too. And tough break for these guys out here tonight. All right, back up here to the leaders. Eddie Hawks and Jacob Van along with Tom Johnson and Don Coneman. Looks like we got a free pass recipient here on the outside. Oh my! I'm not sure what just happened there. I don't know if that was a free pass car and the 9 car didn't know that he was trying to come around. But boy, was that wild. Looks like the 9 car will get his position back here. It doesn't look like he's got too much damage on the car, so that's a good thing. All right, we're back under racing conditions here with the restart here. This is the green-white checker attempt. As I said, I'm not sure how many they have, but we are back to racing action here. Will they make it back to the white flag, or will we see another caution flag? We got the 23 car of Tom Johnson battling with the 9 of Jacob Van. Oh, and another caution has come out, so we will see another restart green-white checker attempt. Try to go see if I can figure out what happened this time. I think it was the 11 and the 13 cars again, possibly. I don't think they really... Oh, man, they were roughing it up there on the front straightaway, diving into turn 1. I'm not really seeing why that would have brought out the caution, though. Or maybe it was for the 97 getting in the wall back there. I'm not sure. That was a little bit of a... oh, what's going on here now? Are these guys stopping for the pace truck? I'm not sure what's happening here. Man, we've got a gaggle of cars just stopped here. Eddie Hawks, your leader, is getting passed by a bunch of cars here. Well, I guess that was the checkered flag, so Eddie Hawks will be declared your winner. I thought they was going to get another restart there since it added laps, but not really sure that with that one. But Eddie Hawks is declared your race winner. I do believe Jacob Van will finish in second place. Yes, Jacob Van will finish second, and then Tom Johnson third. Yeah. So, all right, folks, we're going to step away and play a little quick commercial here as I get these guys up in the booth here, and we'll talk to your top three finishers here shortly. All right, folks, we've caught up with our third place finisher tonight, Tom Johnson. Tom, you got a copy?
I got a copy, and actually, that's all messed up. I should have actually had second.
Oh, okay. Well, my thing here is
If you
showing.
if you look at that, we all got black flags there at the end, and we're trying to stop to let the pace car get by and stuff.
Okay. Well, does that mean that Jacob got third then?
I honestly don't know. I think he did because he was right behind me. I think.
Okay. Well, my ticker's showing you got third and he got second, but we'll just say
Right.
that.
I mean, that's what
Well, I'm
I
just saying
shown
we'll say
too.
that you got second and he got third, so we'll just go ahead and interview you anyway. But tell us about the racing action you had out there tonight, man. That race looked pretty amazing. There at the beginning of the race, you were kind of just mired back in traffic, and then a couple cautions there, and you found yourself up front.
Yeah, it was kind of good. The cautions helped me move my way up, I guess, a little bit. So, and then once I got up there, then I was kind of out of the mess, out of the bee's nest, I guess.
Right. Well, what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race? You know, you guys have been
I
driving
was
different cars all season. This is your what, second or third dirt race. So, what was your thoughts with the street stocks?
um I struggle with them because I only have one hand to drive with. So for me it's kind of difficult, with just one hand, but so I had my hopes to finish not last is basically about it, but so I think I did pretty well.
Hey, you did for a second place finish. That's fantastic. So,
Yeah.
after running last week and running tonight, you come in second in the points. This should be a good points boost for you, since it kind of looked like our point leader didn't have too good of an evening. So, what's your thoughts on that and going forward to the next race?
Actually, I think that should give me either a tie or a 1 point lead on him. So he probably get me back at the next track because I struggle there. It's not one of my favorite tracks. So, but I mean, I'm not bad, but I'm not great there either. So
Yeah. All right, Tom. Well, with your second place finish tonight here on the dirt with the street stocks at Knoxville, you got anybody to give thanks or a shout out to before you go celebrate your top three finish?
Just thanks to Simability and thanks for Billy and thanks to Andrew for coming up with this crazy season, this one. So, and thanks to all the guys that show up to race.
Awesome. All right, Tom. Well, congratulations on your finish here tonight, and good luck next week.
All right, thank you much.
All right, folks, we've caught up with Jacob Van now. We're still not sure who got who where here. We got Tom saying he got second. What's your thoughts, Jacob? Did you get second or did you get third? Or we know each of you was in the top three. So tell us about how your racing was out there tonight and how you feel about getting the top three finish.
I feel pretty good. I finished third. I slipped up on turn one. Coming out of two, I kind of let the ass end kick out a little too much, and Tom got me. So I finished third. Feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Gonna race next week.
Well, my ticker here is showing that you got second and he got third, but yeah, it just got all messed up there at the finish there. He said there were some black flags and stuff. So
yeah, we were all trying to wait for the pace truck, and we all got disqualified at the end of the race.
Oh my, yeah, I was kind of curious what happened there. I was going back to look at what caused the caution, and as I was coming back from reviewing that replay, I just saw all of the carnage, and I was there, and I was like, "What's going on here?" So I was a little confused myself, and I was just telling the viewers, I was like, "Well, when we talk to the top three, we'll find out what happens."
Yeah, it really didn't help whenever I got slammed in the rear end by the 99, so it didn't help. It messed the setup up, but oh well.
Well, all in all, with your good heat race finish there and getting the win and everything, and no, well, I'm getting tongue tied here. But with your good heat race finish that you had, and where you started the race at, tell us what your thoughts was after practice and qualifying and running good in your heat.
Well, I haven't ran these cars in so long, so I mean it was good after Eddie kind of checked out a little bit in the heat race. I kind of wanted to settle in second, that way I could start third. So I kind of had it all planned out a little bit.
Yeah, you all had a great race up there. I mean, man, for a long time, it was between you and Eddie and Don, and I mean, you guys were just putting on a great show out there tonight.
Oh yeah, Eddie does a damn good job. Don's a good racer. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank Hometown Plumbing and Drain Service, ATC, Bolts, Edward Racing Setups, Jones BS Racing League, South Shore Creations, How to Suck at iRacing, Broadcast 2, Your Broadcast, Being Ties by Tina, The Wise Guys, Slapshot Air. I'd like to thank everybody to make this all happen. JR Buttons. So.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, what's your thoughts going into next week's race?
Got to figure it out. I haven't drove to open wheel modified in a long time, so we'll come back with my uncle's throwback paint scheme and see if we could get in the top three again.
Awesome. All right, Jacob. Well, congratulations on your top three finish tonight here on the dirt and the dirt street stocks at Knoxville, and good luck next week in the modifieds at Oxford.
All right, I'll see you next week.
All righty, we've caught up with our race winner, Eddie Hawks. Eddie, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
I tell you, Eddie, man, you put a hurting on these guys the last 2 weeks. You got them last week at Talladega, and now you get them again on the dirt. Tell us how it feels.
Oh, it feels good. I need to make up for those races I missed.
Hey, I think you're doing a pretty good job at it.
Yeah, it was great fun. I love running dirt. Jacob runs really well. Don's running really well too.
Yeah,
so, it was good fun tonight. Really good fun tonight.
Oh, it was. I mean, you and Jacob and Don, man, you guys were just putting on a great show out there tonight, man. That was fun to watch for 30 laps.
Yeah, I got to apologize to Rob. I didn't mean to get into him. He kind of slowed down in the corner. I didn't expect him to slow down so much, and I hit the brake, and I couldn't slow down, so I ended up turning him. But But other than that, yeah, it was good, clean fun up front.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I mean, the heat races were fantastic, and then the feature race, man, you guys were putting on a great show out there. I was really getting into it tonight. That was just fantastic. I was just watching you and Jacob and Don and the guys, and then I saw Tom. Tom kind of started toward the back of the field, and he was kind of mired back in traffic them first, 10 laps, and then after that second caution, he found his way up front, and I was like, man, he's getting in on it too.
That's the way Tom races. You don't notice him till the end, and he's there somewhere.
Yeah.
That's why he's been our track champion a few times.
Well, he come into this race second in points, and with the point leader having a little bit of trouble tonight, I think he's probably found his way to the point lead possibly tonight. So that was a good race for him as well. But, man, you're the winner tonight, so spotlight's on you. And you just had a fast race car out there tonight in the Dirt Street Stocks, and you had a fast Xfinity car too. I mean, it's got to be a real challenge, though, changing different cars each week. So how do you prepare yourself for something like that and be able to come out here and just win 2 different cars, 2 different tracks back to back?
Yeah, I mean, we do practice during the week. I put up a practice today for Billy and I and Johnny, and we do a practice race on Monday. So we all get a little bit of practice in on it, and I think that shows. But I just like driving everything. I used to do a league that did every different car track, so I'm used to road course, dirt, you name it.
Awesome. Well, Eddie, back-to-back wins here. Man, got anybody to give the thanks or a shout-out to before you go celebrate your finish night?
Yeah, I still got to thank the Paralyzed Veteran America Central Florida chapter. They're the one that helps me get in this car. And got to thank Andrew for putting the league on, you coming along and broadcasting us when you can. And just thank the guys I'm racing with, man. I enjoy racing with every one of them.
Yep, and I enjoyed calling the race tonight and the ones I've called so far, man. It was great racing out there tonight, and congratulations on your win. What's your thoughts next week running modifieds at Oxford Plains?
Same as all the tracks. I love a short track. I love the modifieds. It's all just, it takes a little bit of luck to win these things too, but I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. All right, Eddie, well, congratulations on your win tonight. Go celebrate, and good luck next week.
All right, thank you, bud.
All right, folks, we're going to get down here to your finishing results. If I can find out what happened to my controls here. Okay. Here we go. And finishing the race tonight, Eddie Hawks comes home your race winner. Jacob Van will finish second. Tom Johnson will finish third. Travis Zudema in fourth. Andrew Smith will finish fifth, and Daniel Cook sixth. I'm not too sure how these are since there was black flags, but we're just going to go off what it says here. Cody McGorrick will finish seventh. Don Coleman eighth. Billy Wise ninth. Rob Slider 10th. Brian Lougheed will finish 11th. Johnny Berardi 12th. And rounding out your field in 13th is Stephen Kiefer. Well, folks, with everything here tonight, Max Speed TV, I'm Jeff Dotson. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.